Hey there, Hawk here, playing some more Civilization today. And well, today we are left off what we were left off last episode, as usual. And last episode we did capture all of these four cities. Well, not much, but it took a while. And this episode, I was planning on expanding a little bit, building a lot of amenity complexes, commercial hubs, and those kinds of things that we always need if Rome doesn't attack us. If Rome does attack us, because they can, because they were angry last episode because we had units next to them and they do think that they are better than us in every way. The usual AI stuff. And so, if they attack us, we will just go in and start capturing Rome this episode. But if they won't, I think we will just keep expanding, making a lot of units, and when the and close to the end of the episode, we will denounce Rome, and well, we are already denounced, but if the if the denunciation falls, we will denounce them again, and next episode we will be attacking them. So let's start producing. And we do have a lot of gold right now. Like we have 5.5k gold, and we have 130 gold per turn, and we only have half the trade route capacity, so we also need to make a lot of traders, or maybe buy a couple of traders. Yeah, why not buy a couple of traders? And so I will be doing a lot of buying as well this episode. For example, Chicago is really small right now. Let's buy a builder as well. And we still have 4.5k, even though we just spent 1,000 gold. And like that, we will be expanding really fast this episode, I guess. And let's do this. Let's swap this tile and start making a campus in there. We will get +2 science from that, and well, we do need to use this scientist somewhere. Because he makes, what does he make? Instantly builds a university and a library in the district. Universities provide +2 science, so the faster we activate them, the faster we will have the +2 science effect, and to get the most benefit from him, we need to have a campus where we don't have a university and a library, so that's the only place that we will have, like, we need to build somewhere new, so we will just transfer him there and start moving him there, and in 18 turns we will activate him to get some more science, because why not? Why not make better units over time? Because there are some real nice units actually in the advanced technologies in here. And let's change our government quickly, because we have a new civic saying combat victories over units from earlier eras provide gold equal to 50% of the combat strength of the defeated unit. So we will get this instead of this 50% production towards ancient, classical, medieval, and Renaissance era melee anti-cover, and well, every sort of unit except for bombard units. So since we are not making any more ancient, classical, medieval, and Renaissance era units, we will we can't change that since it is really not providing anything to us. And yeah, we may have a slight problem. We are still in the industrial era, and this civilization, the Congo in here, is in the atomic era. Yeah, that may be a slight problem, but they still haven't built any spaceports, researched rocketry, or launched third satellites, so we still have some time. Worst case scenario, they probably didn't make any sort of military, and we can just go in quickly and let's start destroying all of their cities so that they can't even win the science victory. If they don't have half of their cities, they won't be able to expand as fast as they do right now. And we can claim another great admiral, which will be providing us with this standard things, +5 combat strength and +1 movement for modern and industrial units. Yeah, I guess we can do that. I think usually I did. I don't really have any naval units, but as I said, we will need to use them to get to Congo. So yeah, why not have it? And our spy has arrived to Congo, and let's gain resources and then get some of their research because, as I said, they are really advanced right now, and we can get a lot of research from them. Oh, finally a nice trade. We will give them citrus and iron. We already have 2 iron, so yeah, we are not really using it for anything as well. I guess they needed to make airplanes. I don't know. I guess so. And they will give us furs, which we don't have, which is another luxury resource, and a lot of gold. So that is a lot more gold than they usually offer us, and also having a luxury resource is nice. So yeah, we will accept that. And now I don't think that we should have any amenity problems at all in our cities. Am I right? I Let's see from the list. City status, citizen happiness. Yeah, all of them are happy. So amenities are really good. As I said, after the war, you just need to make a lot of entertainment complexes so that the cities don't stop growing. But if you do so, you really do advance quickly. And now we just have housing problems. Well, I don't think that it will be a big problem, since we will now have sewers in a few turns, yeah. Sewers provide +2 housing, and they are a building that we can make inside the city itself, so we can make it in every single city we have, and so we really shouldn't be having housing problems. At least I hope so. Yes, our biggest housing problems are just one population higher than the housing limit, so +2 housing will save us. And we have reached the modern era. So we have reached this irreplaceable parts. We get infantry instead of our musketmen, so that's nice. We will need to produce a bunch of those as well, since yeah, we only have 4 musketmen left. I don't know how much I even produce. I guess 5 or 6. So yeah, I don't produce much of those. So field cannons, musketmen, and bombards will be what we will go to war with Rome. Not musketmen, the infantry. Yeah. But at least our roads are upgraded. We have a lot of city-state quests that we probably won't do. And as I said, infantry. We will be making a lot of those when we stop making so many buildings in every single city we have. We did research a lot of buildings really fast in the last few terms, so I have to make a lot of adjustments to our city now. We are making a lot of stock exchanges and military academies for those who are interested. And yeah, also sewers. Well, not in here because we don't have any housing problems in there, and there are some other things that we can do better. In here, in somewhere up here, yeah, in Sparta and in Pazyryk, I guess that's how it's read. And again, insufficient amenities for some reason. I am still making a lot of entertainment complex stuff, so I don't think that it should be a big problem. I'm still making entertainment complexes in every single city I have that doesn't have an entertainment complex at that point. And let's finally get rid of those barbarians up there, since we have a unit nearby. Oh, we have met a new civilization. Brazil. It seems great minds do attract each other after all. Yeah, it's an honor to meet you. Sorry, but not at this time. I want to have a good relationship with him, but he will still think that I'm a warmonger, so who really cares? And yes, they are still doing no damage. And just like that, we get rid of those barbarians again. Finally. Oh, and sources gained, so we will start stealing their tech boost with a 63% chance of success. Oh, and we have met Russia as well. Hello, I'm Tsar Peter. So a cultural leader such as yourself might enjoy finer things in life. Are you fond of art as well? Well, it's an honor to meet you. Not at this time. Yeah, it was a nice idea to send out our archer to explore. Yeah, that's Brazil's area, and that's Russia's. And I guess those should be all the civilizations. Yes. Since we have already defeated two civilizations, we now have six civilizations and we have met all of them. How nice. And I guess thanks to a research that we have done, we now can produce corpses of units. So basically, corpses are two units combined together that do more damage. Uh, Usually, combining two units is not a great idea because the benefits it provides are not great, as you can see. 55 strength on a normal unit and 65 on a corpse. So yeah, that's not great, but I think having to like producing them simultaneously is pretty nice because it it takes it doesn't take the same amount of time as producing two units. It takes the time of producing 1.5 units. So this means that even though it's not the best deal, when we are trying to attack a city, we do have a lot of problems because of the fact that cities, we need to be two tiles away from the city at most, and so most of the time some of my units just stay like that and don't attack, so having corpses for me can be nice, especially for bombards since I am not using them to attract the damage, I am using them to deal the damage. So we will be producing some corpses of bombards as well, and maybe a couple of field cannon corpses. Yeah, and we can only do that in cities with what is it called? I always forgot. The encampment district, yes. Oh, yeah, this one. I finally found it. Military science under industrial era. If we make a military academy inside an encampment district, we then can produce corpses, as I said, and armies as well. Okay, I cannot make armies because I need the mobilization stick for that under the modern era. So if I had that civic as well, I would have been able to make units combined, like units that are combined the combination of three units. But for now, we will be making corpses, as I said. And we have finally built this campus, and now we can activate this to get a university and a library. Great person activated, and our science has grown like a lot. And we have so many cities providing science. Well, I didn't expect that. And now we cannot make anything for the campus because that's all we have. At least for now. I guess in a couple of turns I should be able to get this research lab, yes. And finally we have steel. And now we can, like, basically all of our cities have walls without building them. That's why I'm never building any walls. Because when you come to this point, you always have walls, and to this point, I didn't have any problems with walls, except for this point. Like 2 turns ago, a barbarian just came in here and pillaged everything. Well, I'm fixing that, so yeah, now I don't think that we will ever have any problems with the walls. And now we are not making any more bombards, as it turns out. We are now making artillery. Yes, it's a siege unit, so instead of bombards, we now are making artillery, which will be doing much more damage to the walls of Rome, so that's nice. And finally, we have a great merchant. Someone has recruited the last great merchant. We have been collecting points for this for the last 3 episodes, guys. So grants two genes a unique manufactured elixir resource which provides plus 4 mantis. Of course, recruit him and we will move him to a commercial hub and we will activate him and we will have less cement problems which we already didn't have, but when we have all of these cities we will start having immense problems again, so it will be nice. And we are running out of time quickly actually. Like look at this tech tree. We are already at the atomic era, there's just industrial era left, and considering that Congo is in the information era already, yeah, we should start going dominating everyone again fast. We have 8,000 gold, so if we have any problems, it shouldn't be a big problem, and everyone already thinks that we are a warmonger except for Peter, and he also doesn't have good relationships with us, so let's go to war with Rome again. And I don't think that we have any casus belli right now. The only thing I think that could have helped us with that is, yeah, this one. Okay, I will wait for that. That's a nicer idea. Used to declare war on power that borders your empire. Must have two of your cities within 10 tiles of two opponent cities. Warmonger penalties reduced by 25%. 25% isn't much, but it's better than nothing, and I think we should have at least two cities neighboring each other. Like, look at us. Two giant empires. So let's wait for that 11 turn mobilization to finish, and we will declare war on Rome. And as I said, we collected so many great merchant points that we can almost claim two in a row. Grants cosmetics that plus 4 amenities as the same thing as the last time, so nothing to read. Let's claim it. And we need to activate him. He is here again. I think I can activate him at the same point two times. Yeah. And he is activated again. And we have many more great merchant points, and these barbarians are just annoying me. They have pillaged that point 3 times. And another great general which will be providing combat and movement to atomic and information land units. Uh, yeah, sure, why not? We still don't have any units of that sort, but we will in the future, so why not have them? And finally, we have mobilization. Unit maintenance cost reduced by 2 gold per turn per unit. We need to get that because we had 1 gold per turn per unit, and now units cost more, so we are using a lot of money, so we will change that. We already need to change it because the plus 1 gold, minus 1 gold thing should be gone. So we can now establish, I cannot talk, a defensive pact. When either member of the alliance is attacked, all members will automatically declare war on the aggressor. Declare war of territorial expansion, for which I was waiting to attack Rome. And we can now make armies, 3 units in 1 point. So now that we have that casus belli, we will declare war on Rome. We still will have heavy warmonger penalty because we are so far into the game, but it's better than severe, so yeah, declare war. Since they are not declaring war at us, we will need to declare war on them. Wow, 15. Really? Lisbon, Zanzibar, Hong Kong, Lisbon, Kabul, Carthage, Lisbon, Zanzibar, Carthage, Zanzibar. What? Did they also claim Carthage? Wait, I need to see. Influenced by Trojan by 4 points. Okay, I cannot keep units in there, so I need to take that over. And yeah, 4 will be enough, and if they claim their citizenship again, we will learn it by the fact that they will go to war with us. So now, what we will do is, we have a couple of units in here, up there, and we will just keep them in there as protection. And we have more than 10,000 gold, and we have 350 gold per turn. Well, that's a lot of gold actually. And if we also get this. Unit maintenance reduction by 2 gold per turn. Our yeah gold per turn should increase by 40 gold or something. So almost 400 gold per turn, and when we finish a couple more things that we are building right now and finish repairing that, it will be 400 gold per turn, and so we shouldn't really be having many problems. Like 10,000 gold, that's like 10 units, not much. I really thought that it would help me more, but yeah, in the case that Aaron decides to attack from here or from here, we will be fine. And yeah, this will be just for protection, for the protection of those cities. My main units will come from here, attacking Saitiad and Puteoli, I guess, Arretium, Ostia, if I will be able to attack at least, I hope so. And so the big war begins. After this, it will be really easy. I will be just going around claiming all of the other people's cities. Is this the third era we have reached in this episode, or the second? I I don't know. I think the second. And like that, we should be able to capture the first city. I think. Yes, just like that, we enter that city as well. I think. And like that, we enter the next city, the second city that we capture, and instantly we can attack that to kill that unit. And we'll just keep on moving to Arretium then. And we have our second artillery corps that we will start moving somewhere. So I will just keep moving this unit to there, hope that it doesn't get destroyed on the way. And with all of that progress, I guess this was long enough, and next episode we will just capture all of that. Why is there a barbarian pikeman in here? I have no clue at all. And Zanzibar for some reason has 4 crossbowmen. The reason for that is more unclear to me as than the reason of the barbarians, but I guess this will be it for this episode. I hope I'll see you later, and bye bye.